Hey, what's up, guys? Chris McGowan here with ChrisMcGowanFitness. I always get this question: what do you do for your core? What do you do for your abs? And honestly, I really don't do a lot of core utility exercises. Maybe 2 to 3 times a week I incorporate it within our workouts. But I do get the privilege of working out with Pat Audenwood. He is a pro MMA fighter. He also has the most strongest core I've ever seen on an individual in my entire life. Most of the things I can do, he can take it to an advanced level and do. So in this video, you actually see it's all sliders, but you'll actually see him doing the advanced workouts. He's going to be doing the advanced to show you guys what you can advance up to. Nobody started off at that level. It's obviously took a lot of years to get there, but at the same time, it's phenomenal the things that he can do as far as core workouts go. I'm going to be talking throughout the video, so that way, give you a little insight on what exactly is going on. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, for this first one, we're going to start with some beginner slider pike ups. With these, you really want to try to keep your back straight on the down and keep your butt in the air, as you can see how I'm doing it here. Keeping that core really tight is so key to any type of slider exercise, any type of ab exercise. You really want to try to keep that core super tight. Next, we do have some intermediate pike ups and push ups. This is with Kane Frenchie here. At first, he's just going to show you how you can just do the push up and then the pike up. Here in a little bit, he's going to incorporate both together. Incorporating both together, you'll really see a significant difference in the intensity level. Right here, as you can see him doing them together. Try to get those feet as close to the hands as possible, keeping the legs straight. A lot of people, this is going to be difficult to do. You can bend your knees slightly, depending on your flexibility, of course. We do have Pat here with the advanced pike up push up to obliques, sliding the feet through the arm and the opposite leg. Oh, that really works your obliques. If you're really looking to build some good obliques, this is a great way to do it here. Keeping, of course, the core really tight, really strong is also very important. Beginners slow slide backs, elbow leading. Pat showed me these, and the first time I did these, it was horrible. I couldn't even do one. So this has been a huge process for me to get through and actually be able to do these. You want to lead with your elbow, of course, and you're coming back up off your elbow to your hand. It's just step-by-step process. If you have to, you can slow it down a little bit slower and try to get to those elbows and then come back up and without going all the way down. But whatever really feels good for you, and also keep that core very tight, of course. Here we have our slow slide backs with full motion. Kane does a great job with these. All the way back without dropping the elbows, all the way to your stomach, and then back up to the pike up, to the starting point. I've tried so hard to do these, but it's just, I don't know if it's my height. I like to blame my height, but honestly it's because my core has not hit that level yet as far as strength goes. But Kane is also a fighter. He's been wrestling his entire life, so he really has that strong core strength to be able to push his body through this. As you can see here, nothing but phenomenal the way he can do these here.
That's good.
Alright, here we have the slow slide backs into a pike up. And these slow slide backs, it's just the simple premise of the beginner exercise, except for when you hit the ground, you're going to come right back up into a pike up. You can see here that it's super difficult. Pat, of course, does a phenomenal job with them. You see how he's keeping his back straight. He's not, dropping his butt down. He's keeping his core really tight, really slow, and all the way up into the pike up. Alright, here we have the slider walks. With the slider walks, I actually do it with a towel here, just demonstrating that you can actually do it with. Probably want to get on a hardwood floor to do these, but nonetheless, you can still use a towel with them. Here we have Kane. He's going to do the slider walks forward and then backwards. You see how he's keeping his core really, really tight. He's touching and then he's going backwards here. On the mats it's kind of hard because your body weight really digs into the mat, and it gives you that little added difficulty. Pat's showing us the slider walks with the bands here. If you have bands in your gym, I'd recommend actually trying this just for your core exercises. On the way back though, you really want to take it slow because the bands are pulling on your arms. As you can see Pat here, he's taking it really, really slow, making sure that he's getting the full effect of the slide. And there you have it, guys. It's really simple, easy to do. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. You can also, if you have sliders at the gym, that's ideal to use, but you don't necessarily have to. You can use a towel, like I said before. You really don't have to have a set range of sets that you need to do. We usually try to go 30 feet with the slider walks, hit between 10 to 15 of our pike ups or whatever we're doing that day. Try to keep the reps a little higher than the normal 8 to 12 rep range. But you can go until you feel uncomfortable. You don't necessarily have to push it beyond a limit with your abs. Just making sure that you're getting a good ab workout is equally as important. Of course, you see the beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I'd like to thank Pat Audenwood for actually giving me the opportunity to show you guys his form and methods of really strengthening his core, as well as Frenchie for stepping in and showing the intermediate, because if I had to do both in beginner, intermediate, and advanced, it would have been a long day of recording. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask below. I will be putting out more videos over core exercises in the weeks to come. So look for those. And have a good day. Olive juice.